Matt Erpling again from the Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce with part 2 of our 3-part series on the Family First Coronavirus Response Act. This part covers the new emergency sick leave enacted in the bill. This leave is 100% reimbursed emergency sick leave for employers with under 500 employees. The act requires most employers with less than 500 employees to provide up to 2 weeks of paid sick leave under 6 conditions. I'll cover those in a moment, but first, the provided leave is 100% reimbursed by the federal government against all federal taxes owed. Emergency paid sick leave are entitled to a 100% reimbursed tax credit against the Social Security taxes paid on other employees' wages. If the credits exceed the taxes owed, employers will be reimbursed for the excess leave payments. You are required to provide emergency sick leave if the employee is unable to work due to, and that includes telework due to COVID-19 reasons. There are basically 2 classifications in this area. If due to COVID-19 implications, they have been advised by a healthcare provider to seek self-quarantine due to exposure concerns, if he or she is experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 and is seeking a medical diagnosis, and if your employee is subject to a federal, state, or local COVID-19 quarantine or isolation order, then under these conditions, the employee is entitled to their regular pay rate. If due to COVID-19 implications, your employee takes emergency sick leave to care for a child whose school or care provider is closed, or if he or she is caring for an individual who is subject to a quarantine or isolation order or advised to self-quarantine by a healthcare provider, and or the employee is experiencing any other substantially similar conditions, which by the way will be clarified by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, then those employees are entitled to be paid at 2/3 of their regular rate. The Department of Labor will issue clear guidance on exemptions for businesses with less than 50 employees who can demonstrate clear damage to operations if this leave is granted. Businesses are required to provide this coverage for full-time and part-time employees regardless of their tenure at the company. Lastly, this new emergency sick leave is a standalone program. In other words, employers can't require an employee to use any other paid leave before accessing the new paid sick time under the Act. We've provided more information below. I understand that this is an extremely complex situation and it's moving very quickly. I hope this video is helpful, and we'll be back with part 3, expanded FMLA. Thanks a lot.